What's going on, everybody? Spaceballs here. Welcome back to another Summoners War 2 video. Already one today. I'm super excited. I finally got Sierra. I hit level 9. It happened all at once tonight on Twitch. So if you want to follow me on Twitch, that link is always down below. We have a complete blast over there, so I would love to see you guys there. So being we hit level 9, I thought tonight would be a perfect night to make the video of me crafting a bunch of runes. I have a ton of dust saved. So let's get right into this one here. And let's craft some runes and see if we can't get lucky and get some new legendary runes. Now, the rates for legendaries are really low, and a lot of people on Twitch were already warning me saying, with the dust you have, you'll be lucky if you get 1 or 2 legendaries. And I was thinking to myself, they're probably right. To be honest, I don't get many purple runes, but we were crafting under mid-tier runes. So maybe now that we're under high-tier runes, we'll have a better chance of getting more purple runes and some legendary runes along the way. This is why I always recommend to you guys not crafting too many runes until you hit level 9, because the rates are really bad as they are. So if you're crafting under mid-tier, the chances of you getting a purple rune is slim to none, and then you won't be able to get a legendary rune at all. So at least if you wait till level 9, you'll have that small chance of getting a legendary rune and a bigger chance to get a heroic rune. So before I start crafting runes, I want to show you what I was using. This way you guys can understand that you don't need good runes until you hit level 9 or level 11, whatever it is, whatever you want to wait for, whether you're going to spend money or not, it's totally up to you. But this is my account currently. We barely have any purple runes. I mean, we have some, don't get me wrong, but none of them are leveled up. And 90% of my units are on green and common runes. With the new tournament mode, you only need rune sets, you don't need quality. So keeping that in mind, you really want to make sure you're not going too crazy until you hit level 9. It could even be argued that you might want to wait till you're level 11 so you can craft violent runes and vampire runes. After this big session we do here, I probably won't craft runes again until I'm level 11. I'll save up my dust again from level 9 to level 11, which I think is going to take a long time because you need a ton of mana to upgrade your monsters before you can get to level 11, but that's neither here nor there. We're going to craft runes today. It is what it is, and then I'll figure out what I'm going to do in the future. So today we're going to stick to energy, fatal, and swift. I might craft a couple of these will, blade, and guard sets, but I think it's in my best interest to stick to the top 3 here and try to get as many legendaries in these sets as possible. With the rates being so low, if I switch it up and down, or if I go from rage to blade and then from energy, and I just mix this all up, I think I'm going to have a less chance of getting complete sets of legendaries, or just good usable runes in general. If I see that I'm getting good runes from the energy, fatal, and swift, I will switch and try to get a couple will sets as well. I don't think it's as important to get really good will runes as it is getting fatal, energy, and swift. So let's see what we got here, and let's get right into this one. So we're going to do times 10. That is 1,000 dust per craft. We are on craft high tier runes. Finally, the journey has been long, but we made it. We stuck with it, and here we are. So let's do our first craft and see what we get. Purple runes, legendary runes. Let's see it. Our first legendary rune on the first craft. That must be awesome RNG. I can't even believe that we got a legendary rune that fast. I was not expecting it. Now let's hope it's good. I'm praying for crit rate, crit damage, and attack. We got attack, we got crit rate, we got HP and defense. This is actually a really good rune, to be honest. It's not perfect. We could have got attack percentage, maybe instead of the defense or instead of the flat attack. But the fact that it has crit rate and attack, I will take it. I'm super happy with this for it being our first legendary rune. If we get more runes like this, I'm going to be super happy with this crafting session. Let's just hope it's not our one and only. So that is definitely a keeper. And then we got one purple swift rune here in the middle. And this has accuracy, HP, and crit damage. This rune honestly isn't that good. For swift, you want accuracy, HP, crit rate, crit damage, but you don't want them mixed. You want to keep the runes synergistic. So having crit damage with HP and accuracy isn't the best, but this rune might be usable depending on how it rolls out. One more legendary, please. Hopefully we can get one legendary per 10 pull. Nope, that's not going to happen. We got a purple fatal rune. HP, resistance, accuracy. This rune is kind of garbage, to be honest. I don't think I would ever waste runes powering this up. I should have worn my bulldog shirt for the bulldog luck when we do our summons. I feel like this is the same kind of RNG where we need to have that extra bulldog luck. And it's funny because that's how I got my Sierra, because I rubbed my bulldog stomach, and then we ended up pulling Sierra. It's the same way I got Death, his Starcast, and Skylanders. If you follow us on Twitch, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But let's go. Come on, legendary. Give us another sweet legendary. 3 epics, I will definitely take that. Considering the fact that I would craft 10,000 dust and not even get 1 epic, I will definitely take 3 epics and 1 10 pull. This is actually not a bad rune, but it's on a fatal set, so I don't know if I'll ever use it. But it's very synergistic. It has defense, HP, and HP. If this was on an energy rune, I'd be much more inclined to use it. but on a fatal rune, I'll probably never use it, and I'll end up using it for food in the future. It hurts when you have to use a purple rune for food, but hey, it is what it is. Like if it was an energy rune, like this one here, defense, HP, defense, this is a really good rune. I could probably put this on my Remagos. When you have an energy set, you're looking for those tanky stats, so HP, defense, resistance. We love to see it on our HP runes. And then we have a Swift rune, HP, defense, accuracy. Not that great. If it rolls the accuracy again, but we saw the last rune that also had accuracy on it. I feel like I get a lot of Swift runes with accuracy for slot 2, so I'll have to see what I have and what I have powered up already to determine if I'm going to power this one up or not. But 3 purple runes, cannot complain about that. Let's keep going. We still have over 10,000 dust here, so let's do another one. Come on, legendary. We only got one so far. We did get it early, but let's get another one. 2 purples, not good enough. Not really that great because it's an energy rune. We're not looking for crit rate or attack when it comes to an energy set. That will probably end up being food. We got a fatal rune here, attack, crit damage, defense. If the enchant on this is crit rate, it'll be decent. But honestly, I don't think I would waste enchant scrolls on this rune. We'll have to see. I doubt it. It'll end up being food most likely. So far, 1 legendary, not good enough. I want at least 4 legendaries out of this, being we had 14,000 dust. 2 more epics though. We have an energy, defense, defense, resistance. If the enchant on this is HP, this would actually be a really good energy rune. And let's check out the fatal, attack, crit damage, accuracy. This is a really good rune, and if this enchants crit rate, this will be a perfect fatal rune. So we'll have to enchant it and see what happens. Not a bad fatal rune for sure. I could definitely get use out of that, especially due to the fact that I don't have many good fatal runes at this point. Most of my fatal runes don't have attack, crit rate, and crit damage. It seems like my Swift and energy runes get the crit rate and crit damage, and then my fatal runes get the tanky stats like HP, defense, and accuracy. The opposite of what I'm looking for. Come on, legendary. You know you want to give me at least 1 more legendary. Let's see it. Make it beautiful. Only 1 epic. I feel like our luck has ran out. This isn't bad. This has crit rate, crit damage, and defense. If this enchants attack or HP, this will be a very good fatal rune. I don't have good fatal runes like I said, so if I can get this rune to enchant HP or attack, I will definitely be using this rune. I will put it to good use for sure. But not what we're looking for. We want those sweet, sweet legendary runes. Come on, come to us. Hook us up. Legendary. No, all green runes. That's what you don't want to see. That is like a punch in the gut. Don't do that. Come on. Give us a legendary or at least a couple purples. Don't give us all greens. Ooh, there's the legendary. It is an energy set. It is right in the middle. Let's hope for God tier substats. Crit rate HP, crit rate HP. This could be a really good rune. Now, I'm not sure who I'm going to use this on because it's an HP set, but maybe if I want to do a tanky damage dealer, let's say Ragdoll, for example, this rune might fit him really well. But honestly, this is not a terrible rune. As far as legendaries go, this is not exactly what I'm looking for, but I will definitely get use out of this rune for sure. It's not the best, but it's definitely not the worst. So I can't complain. I will definitely find use for it, especially being that the crit rate is 6 and the crit damage is 5.6%. And again, with the Swift rune, check this out. Crit rate, attack, and crit damage. This is what I'm talking about. My Swift runes and my energy runes always roll the DPS substats. I can't seem to get fatal runes that have substats like this. But definitely a usable rune. I will definitely use that Swift rune on somebody. Maybe my Perner or something like that. Let's do a couple more here on the energy, fatal, and Swift. And then I'm going to switch over to the guard, blade, and will and try to get some purple will runes because I really need some better will runes, to be honest. Come on, RNG. Give us another legendary. We got 2 so far. I'm hoping for 2 more at the minimum. We are getting a lot of purple runes, so I definitely can't complain here. Attack, resistance, defense. This isn't a bad rune. I'll most likely use this on something. We'll have to see. In this game, you have to be very picky and choosy on what runes you power up due to the fact that you have to feed runes to the rune to power it up. So you don't want to just go power up any rune. You want to make sure the substats are good and synergistic before you start powering that rune up. Make sure you can use that rune forever. Don't go wasting your other runes powering it up if you're not going to use it for a long period of time. But let's keep going here. We'll do 1 more and then we'll switch over to Blade and Will. 2 legendaries so far. Not good enough. I want 4. Come on, come to us. All green. I hate seeing all green. Hurts my soul. It's like seeing all common when you craft mid runes. We definitely don't want to see all green runes. No thank you, come to us. Come on, legendary will rune. Let's see it right away. All green. That is a back-to-back all green. That is exactly what we don't want to see. Double smacks for us. Come on, legendary. I know you want to give it to us. 2 purple runes, though. I'll take it. Attack, defense, accuracy. Not that good. does have defense, but I probably will never use this rune. Guard set is tough because there's only a few units in the game that need a guard set, like Archangel, for example. Outside of that, it's really hard to get use out of guard set. I already have so many purple guard runes at this point that I really don't need any more. We do have a will rune here, though, for slot 2. HP, crit rate, attack. I will definitely get use out of this rune. This is actually a solid rune, depending on what the enchant is. That is what we like to see. We got 2 more here. Come on, come to us. Legendary will rune. Let's see it. Legendary blade rune. Can't complain. That is our 3rd legendary. I asked for 4. We got 3 so far. We have 1 more left. We probably won't get another one. So 3 out of 4 isn't bad. Everybody was saying I'd be lucky to get 1. So we got 3. I'll definitely take my luck and run as far as that goes. And we got 4 purple runes as well. 3 of them being will. Let's check out this bad boy. Accuracy, resistance, HP, HP. These substats are just not good enough. I wouldn't waste my resources powering this up. So that is a fail, and we'll never use this blade rune, to be honest. Sad face, even though I can't stop smiling because I pulled Sierra. Let's check out the will rune here. Attack, attack, resistance. See, the thing with will runes is they're very flexible. You can basically put a will rune on any monster, and the substats you can basically synergize to any monster that you're putting the rune on. So as long as the substats synergize with themselves, you can basically find use out of any will rune. This one's not the best, but I'm sure I can find a place for it depending on what the enchant is. Resistance, actually crit damage. Those substats are pretty bad. I probably will never use that rune. HP, crit damage, defense. Nah, never going to use that one either. HP, crit damage. That is a terrible will rune. I will never, ever use this rune. That will be food for sure. Hey, can't complain. We got 3, maybe 4. Come on, comment to us. You want to give us another one? Nope. 2 purple blade runes. Not what I was looking for. Attack, accuracy, resistance, garbage. And HP, attack, attack, garbage as well. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I was hoping for 4, but hey, 3 is better than nothing. The rates are pretty bad for legendary runes. We did get a ton of purple runes, so I'm definitely happy about that. Especially will runes, we got a bunch of purple ones. We definitely have a lot of upgrades to do here. I'm going to do all of those upgrades. I'm going to re-rune all of my monsters as I go here, and then we will make the rune guide part 2. I'm super excited to make that video for you guys. So I'm going to get everything done, rebuilt, re-runes, and then I'll showcase all my new runes in another video that I will make super soon. Still smiling ear to ear because I got my Sierra. Shout out to Come To Us for finally giving me my girl Sierra. She's definitely currently my favorite unit in the game. Best looking for sure. We have a sub celebration going on. That video will be linked down below. If you want to follow me on Twitch and Discord, those are always linked down below. We do 2 monthly giveaways on Discord, random giveaways on Twitch. If you want to be a part of the random giveaway that we do here on YouTube, all you have to do is sub to the channel, like, and comment on my past 10 videos, and that will automatically enter you into the random giveaway. I pick the winners on Discord as far as the random giveaway goes. I truly do love each and every single one of you. I will see you in the next one. Spaceballs out. Peace.